It's gonna hurt me to bend over like that.
Well, that's what you said last night. You're fine this morning.
Alright, so this is me for this video.
Okay.
Because I'm playing Mario Kart with Alli. Say hi, Alli.
Hi.
Chris has got some pickups, and he's going to take you through these pickups. Now,
Yes.
I'm going to step off to the side and let this video play out.
Okay.
Now we can't do the you pretending to be Wood thing because Wood was there.
Oh, well, if you just do the fucking video.
Okay, so I'm Wood. This is Chris.
G'day.
G'day, mate. So we've got some Atari pickups.
Yes. I went to an auction a couple of weeks ago. Wood was supposed to come, but then he went and made plans without me. And
Wood's right there.
no, Wood's there. What an asshole. Anyway.
I'm an asshole.
So I went to this auction because I saw they posted on Facebook they had 50 Atari games and I think it was 3 consoles with a bunch of manuals there. So I was heading down, hoping to pick up all of it. And so I got down there and lo and behold, on auction they also had, with nipples.
With nipples? I regret not going to this auction now.
Donkey Kong Jr. Game & Watch tabletop, which I scored for $30.
Which is a good price considering how much they go for, like, mint condition. You said, like, in the hundreds?
Yeah, mint condition online, I've seen them go for 200. Box ones go for 400. I'm honestly not sure if this one works yet. I haven't got around to grabbing batteries for it, but I still reckon the $40. Did I say 30? No, $30.
30.
$30 was worth the gamble. So.
And the cool thing about this is, if you guys know anything about pinball, the original like video display pinballs, like they displayed the screen upside down. So what you're seeing when you play into it, you actually play off of a mirror, which is pretty cool. Now he said he didn't open it up to see if it works. I did see it earlier. It looks like there was some corrosion.
Yeah,
like, on
there's a lot of that salt build up. It's all blue in there, which isn't promising, but you can clean that off.
It is fixable.
Yeah, you can clean that off pretty easy.
But just remember, folks, if you're going to leave something sit with batteries in it, take the batteries out.
Yeah.
Because they'll leak.
Otherwise, that'll happen. Especially if you've got cheap batteries, like I always do.
Yeah.
Alright, so in the end, I couldn't score the consoles as well, because the reserve price for the games and the consoles was $300. And I wasn't going to pay...
How awesome are auctions?
Yeah. Auctions kind of suck. So in the end, it was actually just passed on, and I went and spoke to the guy afterwards, and I'm like, look, can you split this up for me? I would do you like, you know, $100 on the games, which would be $2 each.
Yeah.
And eventually we kind of deal after a lot of back and forth of $150. So that worked out $3 a game, which I was still pretty happy with, but it meant I was paying $150 because there was 50 of them.
That's not too bad considering the games that he actually got. Now, let it be known that you did this prior to me even being here.
Yes.
So I'm only here to accompany you, and I decided to wear my ColecoVision t-shirt just because it's kind of era correct. So
the era which Wood does not appreciate.
Yes.
But yeah, I
actually excuse me, I do appreciate that era very much.
Really?
I appreciate a lot of what it's done for gaming. I just don't like collecting for that era because the games are boring.
They are not. They are
totally not.
They are like mini arcade games, are they not?
Yeah.
That's what.
A lot of them are arcade.
See, back then, games like this, you buy them because you want to bring the arcade experience home, which is fun.
It is fun. It's a lot of fun. And a lot of the ports on the Atari are, sure, they don't look good, but they play the same, and they're a lot of fun to play. I mean, you can see what's going on. So in the lot was one of the Zonox double enders.
Now these are extremely rare, especially in the States.
I've got a couple of them now. This one's the Spike's Peak and Ghost Manor one, which I haven't actually played yet, so I have no idea the quality of Zonox games, but the carts are cool.
It's been a while since I beat you on Mr. Feeling.
And I particularly collect Activision stuff. I love what Activision did for the Atari 2600 and the gaming industry at the time. So to get, these are the 2 stacks of Activision stuff. So to fill out my collection with this all at once was pretty amazing.
Yeah. Now the other cool thing that we had talked about this earlier today when you first showed me these pickups was the differences between all the carts. Like these are Activision carts, these are first-party Atari carts, and these are
those are just random.
these are just random ones.
Yeah.
They all have like their each unique design, and I mentioned to him earlier, since I'm wearing a ColecoVision t-shirt, I am a big advocate for ColecoVision. ColecoVision was had some sort of dealings with CBS, I believe, or that's how they marketed the games down here in Australia. Not sure, I can't remember, but this is very similar to a ColecoVision cartridge, so it's very easy to lose like stuff if you group them in.
Yeah, and the shape and size of them is very similar, so it is kind of hard to tell them apart. You do have to really look at them. But the rarest one in the lot, apart from the double ender, would probably be Robot Tank, I reckon.
Double ender.
The double ender.
The double ender.
But yeah, Robot Tank. I haven't played it yet, but this is one of the harder to find Activision ones.
Yeah. Now, what makes it so rare?
I'm not really sure. Like, Activision's a bit weird because they're all pretty mass-produced, as far as I know, but there's just some that are harder to find.
Now, the other interesting thing about the Activision games is you'd be hard-pressed to find an Activision Atari 2600 game with a label in decent condition because of the glue that they used was just like, it didn't last.
Yeah, I think this is probably the nicest one I've got here, this copy of Freeway, but even that, it's still got that damage across the thing.
Yeah.
The glue is very corrosive. But likewise with the first-party Atari ones, the glue they used for the end here is notoriously bad.
You never see like complete ends on the sides of them.
I keep picking up on complete ends. But yeah, I mean, like this one here, missing the end.
Yeah.
But what it did come with as well is
this is the cool part.
This is the cool part. Is this massive lot of manuals. I think there's a manual for most of the games here. There's a couple missing.
Yeah.
But the vast majority are there. And it was actually I was talking to the auctioneer about it. It was a guy had died unfortunately, and his wife was putting his collection up for auction, and it came, of course, from games of the time with all that the hand drawn, like you can tell. I mean, this is like feed through paper, so this is obviously from the 70s or 80s, like so you know it's on the back of some receipt or something, like it's just
1981.
Yeah.
See, and like even this alone is worth the price of entry because somebody went through the effort to like make a map.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, they probably copied it from someone else and used it, but
still, like
no one does that. You just print it out, like.
Well, I mean, these are all defunct now because you can just go online and just check out these.
Yeah.
Things.
The slightly annoying thing about this, it came with I got my Pitfall manual here, my Pitfall map. So I chucked in my Pitfall game, started playing, and I'm like, this isn't making any sense.
Yeah.
On the map, you can go down, and I was trying to work out how to go down, because I could go down one ladder and go left and right, but I couldn't get down further. Then eventually I realised that this map and this manual is for Pitfall 2, and Pitfall 2 didn't come in this lot, and so...
Oh well, at least you've got it because
exactly.
Pitfall 2 is probably a pretty common game, I would think, or no?
It's actually not. It's not ridiculously rare, but it's harder to come by than it should be.
Yeah.
Then on the way home, because the auction was way down south, it was an hour and a half drive, I think. On the way home, I stopped by Game Traders, which is our like retro retail store, and it had a bunch of Atari games in there that they hadn't priced. They were just sitting there without prices. So I asked them how much for these ones, and they said $1 a piece. So I was all over that.
Considering what games he got here, it's well worth it.
Activision multi-packs, so there's a lot of games I didn't have. I mean, on this one I didn't have Frostbite, so that's a new one for me. I don't have Skyjinx or Checkers on that one, and I think I had all of these ones, but it's still nice to have the car, and I also have all of these ones. But it's really cool to pick them up for $1 a piece from a retail store. That doesn't happen very often.
Considering what you paid for everything here, it's just ridiculous value. And because I can tell you have a heart for all this stuff, it's completely worth it. Unlike this guy here,
Sorry?
This guy owns one
Oh,
Atari
hey.
2600 car.
And it's E.T.
I don't even have that actually myself. I haven't come across one.
You should get it.
I should. I will.
What
I
channel
will.
is this?
Looks like I have ET now.
There you
You
go.
don't have ET
I do.
now.
Down in my box over there.
Ali, what place are you in?
Second.
You're kicking my ass.
Where are you?
I'm 6.
So,
Six.
Yeah,
That's it.
That's the pickups.
That's the pickups video.
I was pretty happy
Yes,
with
I am.
Yeah.
the whole
It's on
lot.
here as well.
So
Do you want to come say hi to the camera as well?
No.
Come on, come say hi.
It's fine.
yeah, so this video's been pretty hectic. I didn't even buy any of these games, but
no,
you know,
I mean you could grab what you bought today.
well, I bought. It's way
Where is
over
it?
there.
I'll get it for you.
Yeah, it's over there on the counter.
Ali, I'm losing because I have to do this guy's bidding, alright? Oh, tell the story behind Gianna's sisters.
Okay, so battery's dying.
It'll be fine.
So I bought Super Punch Out for $10.
Where is it? Is it dying?
Okay. Well, see ya.
Go on, do
I
it.
can. The battery's gonna die.
It won't. Go on, keep going.
Yeah, okay.
If it dies, we're sorry.
I bought this really cool Mario ripoff game for $8. It's worth like $50 on eBay, and you're massaging your genitals. So there's really no point in continuing.
Why is that not? Come on, the next game. The next one's a good one.
Super Punch Out for $10.
Alright. How much was it?
For $10.
No. How much was it originally?
For $19.95.
Thank you.
But this studly handsome man
This one.
haggled it down for $10. Thank
Alright.
you.
Is that everything?
Thank you very much.
Okay, God bless America.
No.